right, welcome back. And I have here, welcome back to Aleph Gate, our mothership sort of one shot, the multi-session one shot. And I have the players with their hench person here. Contractor is what they're called here in Mothership. And of course, I am the warden. And I'll introduce the players. Arlen, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Arlen. I'm playing Jeffrey Gold, Dr. Gold,
And
Doctor. Yeah.
yeah, and Amy.
Hello, I am playing Mia, and she is an android. And these are her skills, and she is just ready to get right back into this fight. Although I don't really think I've fought with anybody yet.
No, just argued so far. They're at this place, Aleph's Gate, which is a basically they've infiltrated a cult trying to recover the daughter of a CEO from the company. And we'll see how they fare and if they're able to accomplish that.
A cult full of Jorge Luis Borges fans.
Yeah. All right.
Definitely.
All right. Well, we will jump back into it
All right.
and then get back to see
Okay.
what you guys want to do on day number 3, I guess, being
Okay.
here in Aleph's Gate.
Okay.
Okay, so we're here in the sleeping in the dorms. Uh, in the morning, there seems to be a guard rotation. Like I said, one of the guards, all the guards have personal rooms, but at least one is occupying, sometimes looking out and seeing what you guys are doing or not as you go about your business throughout the dorms. I don't know if you wanted to try to talk to anybody as you guys go about have your morning meal.
Well, she wants to see if she notices the group that said that they would talk to her later.
Yeah, she could try to talk to them.
She'd like to. I mean, I'm assuming that if they let her take her chances at making pancakes, that's what they're eating in the morning.
Yeah.
And she would sit down with them and say, "How did I do with the pancakes?"
Yeah. They go, not so good.
Oh, my apologies. This was my first attempt.
Yeah. Are Jeffrey and Jones with you?
I'm assuming so. She would have
All right.
introduced them
Yeah.
to them. I mean,
Yep. So these are the cultists that are kind of a splinter group in a way, and one of them introduces themselves as Hannah, as Hannah Gabriel. Um, she says, "I'm from Epsilon 4." Says, I want to get out. Just it seems because they say that people are going out on missions, but after they pass through the first gate, but I don't think that's true. Students are disappearing, she says in a low voice.
hmm. Like, never
Right?
seen again? Like, where do the ones on the playground go?
Oh, they go to they go past the hatch that we cannot go past. I guess until we are ready to go through the first gate. That is where Lee's quarters are, I believe. Because I plan to escape.
How do you plan on doing that?
She says, I believe we can take the drop pod on the cone of the ship, right? If it still works. There's an escape hatch. But I also know something else.
Mm-hmm. What can I help you with?
I'm gonna roll something.
Yep. I'm assuming
Man, I am just like, okay, no.
Jeffrey's there and Jones is there.
Yeah, yeah. They could be both there. That's fine.
Jeffrey, do you have any questions for her?
No, I'm just sort of following along.
So she's about to say something else, but then the guard comes in and says, "Chop, chop!
Oh,
Time to
I saved
chop."
you a pancake, but
It's a different
you
guard. You could tell by the mannerisms, but
right, but
um,
it's not going to stop her from trying to be personable to him.
okay.
I saved you a pancake, although I've been told it's not of the greatest quality. I apologize, but as a token of friendship.
They're all like you're putting them. They're all like I'm rolling their instinct, and they're just like not doing great at it. I don't know. You're breaking them down. I guess that's how I'm measuring. That's what I'm doing is I'm measuring that. You're getting under their skin or breaking them down or putting them off, I guess, or lowering their guard. That's what the term I was looking for. It seems by this kindness that no one is really because everyone else is sort of cowed and they don't understand what's going on. Anyway, so they take you. So Hannah was about to tell you something else,
Okay.
like she told you about her
The
plan for
escape.
escape, but she was
Yeah.
about to tell you something else when she stopped when the guard came in. Um. Anyway, so let's see what you guys are assigned. You go to the prayer. It's more of the same repetitive gobbledygook. Um, I guess you could make an intellect check, and if you have an appropriate skill, because you read the pamphlets, right, Carlin? What skills do you have?
Yes, I did read the pamphlet.
But did you read between the lines in the pamphlet?
Yeah.
I don't know
What
about
skills
that.
do you have?
I have biology, genetics, xenobiology, and first aid. I don't have any like linguistics or anything.
No, that's okay. Use your xenobiology, actually.
Xenobiology
Yeah.
with intellect.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Ooh, you
That is
got
a
it.
success.
That's a success. Yeah, there. Some of the references seem to be that their god is not like a like an actual thing, and there's even like odd but subtle descriptions, and you're like, oh, this god could be an alien. Also,
Hmm.
all of you who have eaten, give me a body check.
Our pancakes weren't that bad.
Yeah.
Hey, I succeeded at that one too.
Okay, nice.
I think she probably would have put it in her mouth, but I don't think she would have swallowed, but I'll roll it.
Okay.
Let me guess, more stress?
Yes, more stress, and you're not feeling great.
Can Mia go to one of the guards and ask if there is a bathroom or somewhere she may lay down as she feels as though maybe she put too much syrup on her pancakes?
And also, you see that um, Jones is looking a little peaked as well.
I mean, would they give her a problem with going back to the habitat?
Let me see something.
Would Mia, as an android, be able to run a test on herself to see if something is in what she consumed?
You'd probably need to do like if you could get your first aid kit, you could probably do a basic test, but you need like some sort of equipment, right, to do that. Yeah.
Like what? So she can't just use the first aid kit?
Oh, she kept her first aid kit, didn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, you could try to do it, or you could have Joffrey use the first aid kit since he has first aid.
Well, Mia will ask the guard if Joffrey could take her back to the habitat. She's not feeling super wonderful.
Jones is like, I'm not feeling great too. Let's see what the guards will say, or what Lee will do. All right. The guard is like the guard kind of grips his stun baton and says, "No, no, they need to be assigned to the work. You must be assigned to the work, and you will work your way through it." Um, Lee says, "Oh, but they are new. They need some adjustment time. They've all gone through it. I am feeling generous today."
Thank you, teacher. I appreciate it. I will pray for you as well.
Right. So he lets you go, so you guys can hang out in the habitat for a little bit. You're going to Joffrey, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
And is this my friendly guard over here that,
That's the one you gave pancakes this morning to.
yeah.
All right.
She
Anyway,
wants, can she go up to him and ask him how he is feeling?
trying to see where these other people are being assigned. Yep. You do catch a glimpse of Baker while you're in here.
Okay.
And she's taken to as you guys are leaving and they finish up, she's taken to the farm. And then you do see Hannah is working in the kitchen today. Okay. So what do you want? So you want to do? What do you want to do first? The test? Try to test with the first aid kit, or see what's going on, or
Well, I want to do the test with the first aid kit. But that's if Jeffrey can do that, or do I need to roll it?
Jeffrey can do first aid with an advantage with using the kit.
All right, I will do first aid with advantage. Use intellect, no modifier. Nice.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. That's cool. Okay.
I'm assuming they're mildly poisoning all of us. That's my assumption.
Yeah, it's like it definitely. You would say there's definitely something alien in the food, and it's kind of reacting. You're okay. You've been ingesting it, but you're okay. You haven't either you're resisting it or you're more susceptible and you're not rejecting it. It's hard to say at this point, but there's definitely something alien. And I guess you could probably follow that with a biology roll.
Normal or advantage, disadvantage?
I say advantage.
All right, advantage.
You've been, yeah, because you were kind of doing stuff yesterday.
Oh no.
Oh no. No, it still escapes. Like there's something else you feel like you're missing. And it's stressing you out.
Can Mia speak to the guard with the blue dot that I gave the pancake to?
Yeah, you can talk to him.
She wants to go up to him and say, "My apologies, sir. It's probably best if you have not eaten that pancake that you do not. The syrup has made me a little woozy to my stomach, and I don't wish for you to be in ill health. I apologize for my miscomings as a food preparer. Does she need to roll something now?
No. There's something in here but I can't find it.
And I'm
Oh,
hoping that when we were in the education hall and Baker was there, that she was able to get a picture of Baker.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's trying to upload these as best as she can. It might take a while for them to get
Yeah, you have to get
ready, but
well, you could have to get your long range communication devices wherever they put it. You haven't seen anything. All right, so this guy says, "Well, you'll get used to it. It'll be all right."
I'm very sorry that my pancake was not good. I endeavored to do better.
All right. You guys gonna skip work today, or what do you want to do?
Well, I mean, Mia has to go to the kitchen again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like we should go. It
Yeah,
seems like we should get some work done.
Okay.
I don't want to be not doing what we're supposed to do. But would we have anything like would resting help with this or because now Mia's like, I'm not so certain we should be drinking the water or eating the food.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't have to eat or drink, which is fine. She won't.
Yeah. Jones will go to the kitchen. Where do you want to go, Joffrey?
I'll go back to the farm.
Okay. Okay. So you can make your way back to the farm. See where this dude is. You see Ali here, talking to the guards here that you pass by. Right, you get back to the farm. Baker's down here supervising the kids, or teens, I guess. All right. All right. Do you want to talk? What do you want to try to talk to Maya or your Maya? Do you want to talk to Hannah? And Joffrey, do you want to try to talk to Baker at all, or?
I think what I want to do is do more of kind of working and also sort of surreptitiously investigating the hydroponic setup, see if I can't just, whatever it is that they're seems like they're putting something in the food and it's really bothering me that I can't figure it out.
Right. Okay.
And yes, I would want to definitely talk to Hannah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll for that dude there. Okay. All right. So you're talk to Hannah, and Hannah uh this guy's like hovering though, unfortunately. So like Hannah's like really reluctant to talk to you.
Just fine.
But she keeps like, yeah, give me a I hate to make you roll without you, like a blind roll that would only give you stress.
Everything gives me stress.
Yeah. I guess you could. What do you have? Like, what are the skills you have? You have linguistics, right?
I have linguistics,
Yeah,
computers,
roll that.
mathematics, hacking.
Roll linguistics. Roll linguistics. She's trying to like communicate,
Normal?
like not. Yeah, she's trying to non-verbally communicate with you. The intellect.
I got it.
Nice. All right. So she keeps motioning, like to some of the ventilation and hatches. This is what this is here. That could lead further into the thing. And then she also like, I don't know, maybe she's feeling a little bold. And she keeps like, she makes like a motion under the table, like a stabbing motion and pointing at the guard as
Um,
well.
Mia will wink at her in acknowledgement that she knows what she's saying, and she'll get up and head over to the guard.
Okay. He's
And
like,
and she'll say, I appreciate your counsel. I am feeling much better. Is there a place where I might be able to perhaps take a walk and get fresh air?
as well. I mean, the farm is like the biggest place to walk. I guess you can walk in circles around the habitat.
Well, I mean, don't you need to be with me?
He's like, okay.
Okay, so she'll go here and hopefully she'll do
Yeah, he'll,
some pacing and hopefully that distracts him enough time for Hannah to speak with Jones about what she might want to say.
okay. That's cool. All right. All right. Joffrey, you wanted to do some more investigation.
Mhm. Try
Okay.
to figure out whatever it is that they're putting in this food.
Okay. Yes, I guess roll
All right.
biology. But you have like your makeshift first aid kit. They haven't taken it away. So you could have figured out some tests to run with the mothership tricorder.
Yeah. Let's see. What do they think? Oh,
Nice.
look at
Oh yeah,
that.
see.
Really good. Okay, definitely they're definitely trying to modify or modulate the gut biome with something alien, but it's almost as if it's alien but also human.
Mm. Like a genetic splicing experiment.
I don't know. Make a sanity check, Kev.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Oh no.
no! Oh no!
Our first panic roll.
Just be happy I'm not there.
All right.
So
Uh
you don't have to roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, you're thinking alien.
well, and normally you would gain a stress when I fail a sanity save, but because there's no friendlies nearby, I don't think anybody else gains.
Yeah.
All right, so 1d20 versus my current stress. Is
Yep.
that
Yep.
it? All right, slash R 1d20. I'm just making sure that my stress is. Do I take a stress for failing, or I also?
Let me see.
I mean, it's a failed
Yeah, it's a fail. So
test,
yes,
so
you would.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, well then that brings my stress up to 8. So let's see what happens. A 3.
So you're good. No.
No, jumpy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, jumpy. Gain 1 stress. All close crew members gain 2 stress, but I think that's just me. Maybe some of the guards feel like I'm freaking out a little bit.
So jumpy. Okay, you
Yep.
just get another stress. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, well, the sympathetic guard, he comes up. He's like, everything all right? You see, they're now using the loader to like, it's like a what do they call it here? Harvester mech, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, but yeah. See, so the guard comes up to you, goes, everything all right?
I'll just tell him, I'm still, my digestion's still a little off from earlier. I don't know. There's something, seems like everybody was feeling a little off. Something in the pancakes.
There's always something in the pancakes. That's all we eat here,
Oh.
he says. Um, it's like, well, I mean, do you need me to escort you back or?
No, I think I'll be okay. I'm just, sorry. I don't want to slow things down at all for anybody else, but I should be okay.
this other guard comes up to you, goes, "Hey, no slacking on the job. You better get to work." And he actually pulls out his stun baton.
Yeah.
Don't
Right.
make you an example. And this other guy's like, "Hey, man. I mean, they're new." Yes, he goes, "Do you need a re-education on how we're supposed to treat these people?" These people, but they're our fellow students. Stuff like so they have a little bit of a discussion here
Yep.
at your expense.
Yep. I'm just gonna stay out of that and get back to work.
And kind of Baker kind of watches the exchange kind of curiously. So, all right. All right. So, cool. Anything else you guys want to do?
Well,
Presumably, this is the exchange has been made here. I don't know
right.
if you want to take advantage of the situation here, Maya. You have this guard isolated and off guard, really.
Well,
Um,
she
and Joffrey,
was.
you're just going to keep working, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep
Jeffrey,
working.
sorry. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you're not really sick, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Mia's gonna tell the guard, I really appreciate you looking after me, and you're such a role model to me. My name is Mia. What can I call you? Hopefully, friend.
He, he kind of snaps to you. He goes, huh? I left guard. Just I left guard. I'm a guard to you. But he kind of moves away from you, wants to get some distance.
Okay. Well, I won't make pancakes tomorrow, that's for sure.
Okay.
I guess she'll walk back into the kitchen then.
Okay.
Because he seems off put, like he thinks she's making like a move on him and she's not.
Or something. He's trying to regain composure and be a, asshole guard again, right? Um,
Mhm.
okay. This guy here, I'm gonna give him two of these. Okay. All right. Unless you want to do anything else, Joffrey. Sorry, Jeffrey. Dr. Gold.
No, I don't think there's anything else.
Is
Okay.
there is there
So they,
water in the kitchen that maybe
yeah,
Mia can boil it?
yeah, you could definitely, you could do that.
Want to boil like some water for myself and Jones and for Jeffrey, but she'll take a glass out to him as well.
Mhm.
Just ice water and say, here for your trouble for walking with me. And she'll go back into the kitchen after she gives it to him because he seems put about by her. So she's just
Okay.
trying to be nice and friendly, but
Mhm.
which is not normal for a robot. She's normally very black and white. But while he's not in there, can she peek in the hatches and stuff and ask Jones what Hannah might have said?
Yes. So, Hannah Jones says, uh, your friend there, she says that through that hatch and the air duct is a way to get to the armory. That's where all our stuff is.
Okay.
She wants to. She says the next time that they're in the on the farm, she wants to try to. I don't know. Hopefully, her and her conspirator. She said there's four of them. Will try to overwhelm the guards and try to escape out the hatch.
The hatch down here, below where we are in the kitchen.
No, So that's to the armory. In the cargo hold, there is a way to get this one here. There's a
Okay.
way to get to because I don't know. I don't know. 4NT0. I think that I don't think that I don't think that dropship escape pod works. I don't think it's gonna work.
Well, does it just need to be repaired?
Yeah, but
It's a computer, correct?
I mean, I'm sure there's some computer problems.
I'm sure I could fix them.
Right? Well, they take you to the afternoon pre-dinner education and prayer.
Did he drink the
Again,
water? The one over here, the guard?
what do you mean drink the water?
I gave him fresh boiled water that is safe to drink.
Oh, um, he takes it, but he doesn't make a comment or anything. Okay. All right. So here Lee kind of gives you the spiel all over again. You can reach enlightenment. You can too feel emptiness. Be one with, what does he call it? Be enjoy, have the oneness and go through the gate. Embrace God, the God, or embrace God, actually. He says, embrace Aleph, embrace God to become oneness with Aleph.
If Mer- if Mi- if Mia reads the pamphlet like Jeffrey did,
Hmm.
will she learn anything different since she has linguistics? Or
You might. Right. So they after that, then you go back, to the habitat for a little bit.
well, are they just on the table, or does she have to ask for one?
No, you could pick one up. They don't
Okay,
seem to bother. And then you get back in the kitchen to eat. You could look through the pamphlet and do your linguistics at that point.
okay. And I would
Do you, so
tell
so you gonna are you gonna keep eating the food here?
I'm not. I will pretend as if I am, but I won't eat it.
Okay.
And she boiled water and everything for Jeffrey, and she's thinking that if she boils things or heats it up, would it she wants to ask him if that would be safe for him then. And for
You
Well, it
could
depends
Jones.
on
I got it, Carl.
what's that? Oh, linguistics. Okay. Uh, there's definitely like a repeated pattern throughout the pamphlet. Um, Almost like it's like if you were to say some of these mantras out loud, which is kind of what you guys do in the education hall, it almost triggers a form of hypnosis,
Hmm.
or it could.
Well,
mhm,
can I use my mathematics to see if I can figure out if there's something we could do to reverse it?
like reverse the any type of hypnosis.
Or spell? Sounds more to her like a spell or something, but yeah.
I
Um,
don't I don't know if mathematics would do it.
Hmm.
Um,
Just out
I
of
don't.
curiosity, are there any computers around in the kitchen or the habitat? You know how they
You
live?
haven't seen No, you haven't seen any.
Not
They've
anything
stripped
on
them
the
all.
walls, nothing.
The only computer that Jeffrey has seen is like probably the computer that helps the exoloader operate. Really, you know, they took
hmm.
all your stuff. Um, and then I guess probably here there's like a computer on the wall, right,
Hmm.
to communicate with the exterior. Um, and who knows, maybe Lee has one, but
Well, is there any time when I've seen that there's no guards in this room?
no.
Not even at night?
You haven't tried to sneak in there, but you don't know.
What would sneaking be in this game?
Probably speed.
I have a 41. I could try it.
Um, Hannah passes around like some MREs,
Oh, yay.
so like under
She
the table and stuff for
she
everyone.
would
For
she would
her, for the like, I guess there's her four people, and for you guys to just eat something because they haven't.
well, Mia would put her hand up and say not necessary for me. Please make sure you have something safe to eat. I boiled water for us.
Yep. So I don't know, Jones will take some. What about you, Jeffrey? Are you going to eat the food that comes from the farm, more or less?
I think eating the MREs instead seems like a good idea.
Okay. All right. That's good. Okay.
Mia does want to ask Hannah if she knows the routines of the guards well enough, if there's ever a time when they're not in the middle area between the habitat and the education hall.
Um, hmm. I got the 41st. Okay. She says, well, I think there was a time, I think, before they wake us up that um, Lee calls them all beyond the hatch for their briefing.
Okay. Because she'll tell them then I will attempt to sneak in there at that time and attempt to make communication with the computer. Just trying to give Hannah an idea of what her plan is.
Well, she's like, yes, but the armory, we can sneak into the armory instead. Get
Well,
out of here.
but if I can communicate with that computer, I can call for a ship to come and take us out of here with armed help, which I would need to give them some heads up, and then we can get into the armory. It will not take me long.
Can't your long range communicator do that too?
Yeah, but I don't know where it is.
That's true. Yeah, I guess it could be anywhere in this dark area. Huh?
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean, if she thinks I should sneak into the armory first, I will do that, but I think there's less of a distance to go from here, number 6, to number 2, than trying to go from 6 to the kitchen on down. Especially
Okay.
since we don't know what's over here or over here.
Yeah.
But she'll ask Jeffrey what he thinks.
Okay. What do you think, Jeff?
I don't know. Part of me wants to like play it a little slower and not escalate, but I guess if you think you can sneak in while the guards won't notice, that would work.
Well, I mean, I think getting weapons and going for the long range communication, I think, is going to give a lot more of a signal to the guards than just going into number 2 when I could say, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought I was supposed to be going to the education hall."
All right, what do you want Jones to do?
Maybe be on the lookout, or what do
Okay.
you think, Jeffrey?
Yeah, it seems like having be, lookout, watching, making sure the guards are where we think they're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Right. So Jeffrey, are you going to do anything at night or just go to sleep?
I'm just gonna try to get good rest and recover some of my stress.
Okay.
So, do we recover any stress for sleeping?
Yes, you can do the same thing. You have to
Oh,
make that. Yeah. If you're like on shore leave, not in a non-dangerous situation, you can get stress back automatically.
That I'm so
mm,
good.
Yeah. But you have to roll your lowest. But you get a it's at an advantage because at least you're sleeping, right? You're in a
okay. So
non.
roll my body at advantage, but I'm gonna wake myself up a little bit
Yeah.
before.
Right. That's fine.
Okay. So at advantage.
But that's good. You lowered stress.
No,
Oh no. You might panic here.
I doubt it.
Oh no, advantage. Advantage. It's not a fumble, right? It's just another stress. It's not a
Right.
critical because it's 64.
Yeah, I put a
Okay.
stress. That's
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's disadvantage. Okay, so you're gonna try to stealth, and Jones is gonna look out. Okay.
Well, the guard's not gone quite yet, but
Well, I mean, this she's on the lookout for this guard who like walks around or stays in his room, watches over the habitat. Right. He's kind of does a patrol. So you can make a
oh,
stealth check and advantage. He's not here.
so that'd be speed or
Like nighttime. Yeah. So speed at advantage.
speed at advantage.
Wait, I mean, gotta do one more thing. Oh no, he's here. Yeah.
Ah, nope.
Okay. Um. All right.
She wants to pull out her pamphlet and be looking at it or acting like she's reading it
hmm
as if she was walking from the habitat to the education hall.
Okay. Yeah. So there is happens to be like one guard out there, or I don't know. He's closing the hatch as you come by. It's a bad timing, unfortunately. And he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Oh, sorry. I must have walked past the habitat I was reading.
Yep. I'm gonna roll to see if he buys it. If not, he might be some violence. Okay. Um. Oh well, their instinct is not so great. It's not that great. So he goes. So he kind of comes up to you, threatens. Um. But then Lee comes out of the hatch. Goes, "Oh, an early riser, I see."
I was reading the pamphlet and I must have walked a little too far.
Oh yes, the pamphlet. We want to disseminate these more to, the way station and other, and to Epsilon 4 and other places, and we just have to find more recruits.
Oh, can, can myself and a few others go do that for you? I could
Well,
volunteer.
well,
I'm intrigued.
you've been here only what 3 days. I mean, I do not think that you have reached enlightenment yet.
But what truly is enlightenment? I've read your pamphlet 6 times, and I can read it right back to you without it in front of me now.
But there is a time and a process.
Is there another
Which
pamphlet I could read other than just this one? Surely you have more than one. I would love to study them. Or a book?
so like Baker comes out shortly with the children, and then she's leading him, of course, to the education hall first, and then or the teens, I would say, and then to the
Mm.
education hall. And he's like, "Huh, I will have to think on this."
And if there's more pamphlets or a book I could read?
You don't.
Surely I can't reach enlightenment unless every question is answered, and these pamphlets are doing such a great job of answering them. Surely you must have more.
I'm gonna roll his instinct and see how he responds. So I don't know. It's a compelling argument because there aren't any. I mean, both you and Jeffrey have come to the conclusion there aren't any more books.
Mm-mm,
That's
no.
something. Oh my gosh, that that is a critical failure actually. So his eyes get wide. He goes, "I'm always looking for more eager students." He says, let us talk after your daily duties, and
I would
I will
love
show
that.
you. I will show you the book."
I
He
would
says
love to see the
ominously.
book.
All right. All right, so you guys do your daily routine,
Okay, so we have to go to breakfast.
have
So,
breakfast.
but she will tell Jeffrey about the interaction, and if Hannah's sitting at the table, tell him that she's got him convinced to show her the book.
He looks like really like almost panicked and scared. She goes, "You won't come back. He's taking you to the gate. He's going to take you to the gate. You won't come back.
Yes, I will.
We must act. We have to act."
I
I
think it'd be cool to see the book.
yeah.
Can I come see the book too?
I told him you're excited about it. How about this? Um, I'll ask him if you can come with me, Jeffrey. And Jones, can you stay with Hannah and help her? Because certainly we'll come back.
Right? And Joan's like, "I don't want to see no book."
No, I need you to stay here.
I mean, what about the armory?
That is up to you, but just don't get caught, please.
Okay. All right. All right. So after breakfast,
And I'm assuming that Mia has like fake questions galore that she's written down to just kind of continually ask him things about.
yep, yep.
Because,
Okay.
in her opinion, if it's a repetitive thing to try and get you into hypnosis, then she can also create something that can get him out of being hypnotized. That's her theory.
All right. So Jones has kitchen duty today, but
Good.
both Jeffrey and Maya are at the farm. They love putting Jeffrey at the farm, it seems. And interestingly, the two the two guards you have interacted with are at the on farm duty today.
Maya would offer them water that she's boiled and that she has with her.
Also, Baker. I don't know if you wanted to interact down here.
Will they
Right.
allow Maya to go down that far?
That's probably going to be like you make your way down there, so it'll be you can either do it like I don't know. There's definitely you want like there's definitely I think a way to sneak there either using speed or even intellect, right? So you definitely have to like either use kind of guile or
She,
quickness to get down there.
well,
And,
probably her intellect, I would think.
yeah.
I mean,
And Joffrey, what do you want to do today? There's also an exoloader. There's a computer in the exoloader,
Mm.
okay,
by the way.
can she interact with the exoloader then?
Um, yeah, I think this guard is. If you're gonna ask, you see, do you tell the? Well, I don't know. Um,
I think she would tell the guard, look, in my home planet, I was trained on how to take these exoloaders and make them work even more efficiently. And you just have to tweak a few things in the back. And it'd be a wonderful surprise. I think Lee would love it.
he goes, well, be my guest.
Thank you.
I mean, this is a guy that you guys have kind of messed with the last few days. Okay, Joffrey, do you want to do anything?
No, I think I'm just gonna do regular work on the farm, try to stay on good behavior so they'll show me the book.
Okay. All right. So, what do you want to do with the exolator?
Well, she wants to see
It's a
if,
harvester mech.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's a computer in it, right?
Yes.
So I don't think she have to use hacking on it because she would be unauthorized, right?
What is it depends what you want to do. If you want to just interface with the computer and see what it's done, and how many harvests it's done and all that kind of stuff. Sure. If you want to try to use the computer on the autoloader to try to interface with a computer on the ship, that's hacking.
Okay, I think she'd want to try hacking
Okay.
because ultimately what she wants to see is, can she make contact with anybody outside of the ship, and can she download any of the files from the ship into her database?
Okay.
So that'd be
Yeah.
hacking.
Yeah.
Okay. There goes nothing. It says attribute strength. Is that correct?
No, it should be with hacking. No, it should be intellect.
Intellect. Okay, because it's asking me to choose.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's
And
cool.
no macro options.
I don't think there's any disadvantage
Okay.
now. Nice.
Oh, yeah, she made it.
Yeah, you're in.
All right,
Okay.
that's what she wants to do. See, she can't get to the mainframe and download everything to hers, but at the same time, she wants to see if, to kind of cover it up, if she can tweak it and make the exoloader go a little bit faster. That way, it doesn't seem like a lie on her behalf there.
Right. That's no problem. You could probably unlock these hatches and get the codes to unlock these hatches,
Mm-hmm.
or the hatch here. There's another locked hatch you see between um,
Well, the
the
kitchen,
what's listed as a VIP suite,
which is probably what's in the
and
middle.
I don't know if what would they call it? Um, because they've modified the ship. Let me see. What would it be? I don't think there's normally an armory. So like you get a map of the facility too, right? So as you kind of looking through this thing,
Mm-hmm.
um,
And she can find out when the next ship is gonna arrive to trade with them, right?
yeah,
I mean, as much information as she can get, she will. And if she can send a little note out to say, to the ones that dropped them off, that, target is here, we'll definitely need extraction. We'll keep you posted.
okay, yeah, you kind of using the ship's communications. Um, there's something else.
Oh, I have to roll something else.
Give me a sanity check.
Sanity check.
Yeah, sanity save.
Okay. Normal.
Yep.
Nope.
Right. There's something else in the matrix.
Okay, so another stress or no?
Yeah, it's another stress, and it doesn't quite make you panic, but it seems very alien, like a presence.
I'm assuming she thinks that Lee and the rest of them have been taken over, like like a host, like a
Yeah.
host
So
body.
near, yeah. So I guess yeah. So, the former, like near the module, the command module, there's like
Mm-hmm.
a locked door there between the command module and um, I guess it's another space. It's it used to be part of the quarters area, or like a room attached to the VIP suite. but there's another locked door there. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
she'll finish up at the exo loader, and he should go faster and without any hiccups or anything now.
Yep.
And then she'll thank him for letting her do that. Hopefully that makes his job easier.
Okay.
And then I think she would come a little bit further down here to see if she couldn't team up with Jeffrey.
Well, he's just trying to, stay low key and go about his business with the other, six or so people who are here.
I'm assuming that's what she's doing. I mean, they're supposed
Yeah.
to be farming, right?
Yeah. It's supposed to be like tending to the hydroponics down here.
Does
The
she see children playing at the playground?
Yep. Well, I don't know. They're like, yeah, it's odd though because they're teens, but they're playing like kids.
Hmm.
And Baker's sort of supervising.
Mm.
Can she ask the guard with the blue dot um, if
That's the
she's.
one that that's the one that you kind of scared over here.
Well, yeah. But if at the end, if she's supposed to wait for Lee here,
I believe after the evening prayer session
which is where?
back here in the education hall.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll be most fun. Are you going to join us?
Goes, no, I don't I don't do that.
You don't pray?
I do. I've already reached enlightenment, but my duties are different. My job is different.
Ooh.
I'm because I'm here to protect my way to the gate
I feel very
is
protected by you.
my way to the gate is barred. I have other duties to Aleph. Or Aleph has chosen me for other things to do.
Very interesting. And what can I
Um,
call you? I know you said guard, but I know you have a name. Mine is Mia.
he says, I am a guard of Aleph. I am a guard of Aleph. He keeps repeating it. So you don't get in his head, I guess. Okay.
Okay, guard of Olive. Guard of Olive. Guard of Olive.
Yep.
She'll go back. Now, are they harvesting or does the exo-loader do all the harvesting?
Yeah, the exoloader harvests, you guys kind of dig and plant and some harvesting, but the exoloader also harvests.
Well, Mia
And
would
they
make
put they put
sure.
some in they put some in crates for export and they keep some for, the grains and stuff. Yeah. It's heavy carb diet, bread and grain
Mm.
Yeah,
pretty much.
not very healthy.
Almost exclusively. Yeah. I mean, there's some supplement with outside food. And that's what I guess you guys and the Splinter group has been sustaining, or less, at least yesterday or today, because you've tried to avoid eating the food grown here.
It's
Hmm.
like living in Italy, appetizer of bread, main course of pasta.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just everything.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
All
then
right.
she'll go back up here and plant. She'll make sure everything is in an exact row. She'll measure
Mhm.
it, make sure it's absolutely perfect.
Okay. All right. So you do everyone gets back together for the prayer. Um, okay. And then Jones tries to get your attention,
Yes.
um, and says, is it go time?
Uh, maybe tonight, as it's
Oh,
prayer time, and then we're gonna go look at the book. They said
yes.
after prayers,
Right. Okay.
but be very careful
All
and
right.
use the tool I gave you.
Yep.
And she,
What was the tool you gave her?
a knife, but she
Okay.
would give Jones all the access codes that he needs to get in there because she
Okay.
just downloaded all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So you guys are gonna go. He's gonna take you through the hatch.
Ooh, fun.
Um, Jones is going to the kitchen with the rest. You go through here. I guess the teens and Baker follow, right? And then this is like it's another habitat deck, and it's got 6 bedrooms um around it. Lee's rooms, Baker's room, then presumably the rooms for the kids. And then he keeps tells you to keep following.
And she, just so that I state this, she is taping this, like
Yep,
pictures and
yep,
stuff
yep.
like that.
Okay. All right. And he leads you through this corridor that is full of dark candles. And you would say phantasmagoric drawings and etchings. And you see like the teens kind of come into this corridor and continue those drawings. Um, Baker joins in as well, though she doesn't seem like you haven't even have the kids. They, I guess they, when they're out there playing, they're laughing and stuff like that, but now they seem very serious as they, and you see they're drawing. Well, definitely the biologist Jeffrey. You see a lot of uh, insectile. Um, what are they called? What's the name? There's got to be a name for those creatures with a bunch of legs. I know what they are called, like but there's like a group name.
I call them squids.
Nope.
Like insects and arachnids, and
There's definitely a lot of legs.
yeah. Are there 6 legs or 8 legs? Right, that's how you tell the difference. Unless they're
You would
centipedes or
say
millipedes.
yes. You would say myriapods. There's a lot of
Yeah, many feet.
iconography. Yeah,
Yep.
many legs actually.
Well, myriapod literally means many feet,
Yeah, many
right?
feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
many. But myriapoda is a subphylum for centipedes and millipedes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
All
Freaky
right.
deaky stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you should do a maybe this is like a fear check, a fear save here. Not
Me?
sanity, but both. Yeah, both of you a fear save. It is creepy, but it's not like because the kids just like kind of become silent. They take out uh their drawing materials, and this whole like corridor is like a phantasmagoric sketch and art mural of insectoid and myriapodia
Now,
with
this
the
isn't, I'm
occasional
not, he doesn't have to roll by at disadvantage right now, does he? Because it's not a
uh
fear save, it's just a fear check.
oh, it is a fear save. They're all fear saves. Yes.
Okay, sorry, Arlen, you have to roll it at disadvantage.
Oh, all right.
I'm
Oh, is that is
sorry.
in your presence? That's right. Okay. Oh.
But
Well,
I am
Oh, you made it. You
so
got a critical
I am
success.
so not afraid, and Jeffrey's
Yeah.
so not afraid.
You get a stress back. No, Jeffrey's afraid,
yeah.
but you're not panicked. You get a stress back.
Yay! It's the only way I'm getting any stress back.
Right. And then you enter
Can
the
Mia
last room.
can Mia say to Lee, wow, these artistic renderings are fascinating. How many legs would you say they have?
Many, many legs.
Hmm.
I think what freaks you out, Jeffrey, is like occasionally among those legs you see like a face or a head,
Mm, mm.
and then you enter the prayer room. And Lee says, you do not need a book. when you are in the presence of a god.
I would have to agree. She's definitely taping all of this.
Yep. And this is what you see. Oh, I have to show you.
Oh, that's in the prayer room?
Yes.
Can Mia access her databases to see if she recognizes this?
After a sanity save, it is giant misshapen heads. It can't really lift from the floor. Dozens of those arms. Has legs like centipedes.
No, I
There
didn't
is
make it.
a low moan.
I didn't make the sanity roll, but can she still access her
Oh, you could
database?
still, yeah, you could still. None of you guys are panicked. You just stressed to hell.
All right.
Oh,
I
I don't think
also,
this would this cause a panic?
so I got a stress, and that also means because I failed the sanity save that you get a stress, Amy. Sorry.
That's okay. I apologize. I made you do the other one at disadvantage. So I just got back the stress I lost. It's a net zero, I guess.
Mhm.
I think here,
You think here what? Carl? Okay.
all right. Well, I think this might call for a panic check because it says here encountering a strange and horrifying entity for the first time.
Okay, how do I do a panic check?
So roll a d20 and you want to roll high above your current stress.
Above my current stress?
Yes.
A d20 rolling. Well, I rolled a 20, so that's definitely above my 8 little stresses.
Yeah. So you're good. Jeffrey, have you
I
lost
am
stress?
also good. I lost a bunch of stress overnight, so I am at 5 and I rolled a 7.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So you kind of take this all in. Uh, so Lee has this kind of chuckling laughter, and you can hear Baker giggling behind you. All you hear is a low moan. This thing cannot speak at all. Um, but Mia, this is the presence you felt in the matrix of the ship.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what can she do.
He says, "Behold, the first gate."
I see. So if there's a first gate, there must be a second gate, correct?
Yes, approach it, and if you are not consumed, then you have passed.
I I don't think Mia speaks for both of us. I don't quite see. I mean, I do literally see, but what do you mean? This is the first gate.
Because what we have been talking about, passing through the first gate to become oneness with Aleph. So he approaches it, and the tentacles or centipede legs move around him, and he is there. Kind of, it is insaneness, I guess, or what is it? Um, that's not the proper term, but of
Is
the
he is he
accepting this.
entranced?
I don't know. It's like accepting this reality that shouldn't be, I guess.
Mm.
Because
What do they
here,
call it? What do they call it in Cthulhu Awakens,
I don't remember.
Arlen?
Um, I don't
I
remember.
don't remember either. But anyway, I know like Call of Cthulhu uses insanity, but
Yeah. But in Cthulhu Awakens, it's contextualized as like awareness of sort of like a Gnostic awareness of the actual underlying reality.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
Yeah.
Mia is wondering to herself and to Jeffrey. She's got the paracord, and they both have knives. Is it possible to kill this thing by strangling it or cutting into it or maybe even I don't think we can.
In a weird way, you feel like because you were able to almost sense it in the when you were hacking into the ship, you
Mm-hmm.
might be able to interface with it
Mm.
Okay, so letting it come around me, I can speak with it.
potentially.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's like computers in here too if you want to hack and not touch the thing.
Yeah, I'll see if I can't hack it.
And I'm gonna see something.
She'll let Jeffrey know that
Jo-
she's going to try to hack into it, and she thinks that this is a big computer, possibly.
Joffrey, if you could roll for me I guess it would be a
It,
speed check.
is this hacking at an advantage, disadvantage, or normal?
I would say normal.
Okay.
I can't see how it would be an advantage.
No, I'm
Did you
just.
have it learned? Right. I think that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, I missed it, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. It would be like a fear save. Sorry, a fear save, Joffrey.
Okay.
Jeffrey, fear
Fear
save.
save instead.
Yeah, fear save. Sorry.
Also fail.
Okay. All right. You hear it too late, Jeffrey, as Baker Baker's giggle is close to behind your ear, and she tries to push you forward
Can Mia
into this creature.
can Mia push him aside and try herself to get to the creature as if she's trying to push him out of the way?
If you want to step in front, you can step in front. This is correct.
I would
Either
like.
way, okay. Well, attempt a body save then.
Okay, so roll body.
Yeah, this
Oh,
might.
that's like my worst one, but we'll see. Oh no, that's an epic fail.
That okay. Roll a panic.
How do I roll panic?
The D20 again.
And above my stress?
Yes. I want to roll above your stress.
Oh,
You
that's
did.
definitely above my stress, yes.
Okay. Well, she steps in front. She's thrown into this creature.
And I want to
And
interface with it to see if I
yeah.
can't do computers on it or.
Okay. I'll give you another hacking check, but you're going to take some damage.
Well, why
As
would
you,
it be hacking? I just want to.
well, that's how you communicate with it.
Oh, okay.
It's not, it's not as that straightforward, I guess. So I'm going to roll damage.
You're already expecting me to be damaged?
No, I'm rolling damage because
Is hacking
it,
strength? What is
no, it's
hacking?
intellect.
Oh, I've been
Oh,
rolling it.
wow.
I've been
Okay.
rolling it with strength this whole time.
I didn't think so. You take 5 points of
Me?
yes, you take five
I,
points of damage as the
but
thing
I
kind of.
big time made
Oh,
it.
wow. Okay. All right. So you do take. So you see, like Joffrey, Mia steps in front of you as Baker is trying to push you into this creature. Uh, the tentacles sort of reach out and grab Mia.
Hmm.
Um, his sort of Lee's uncontrollable laughter. It's not contagious to you at all, Jeffrey. It burns you, uh, psychic. Like you could feel like it doesn't burn you physically, but like you could feel your positronic synapses being melted. Right. So your nervous system is being taxed. However, you are able to interface with this creature. Um,
Me or Jeffrey?
no, you are.
Okay.
Mia is. Jeffrey, do you want to do anything?
I'm just gonna stand around and watch. I guess I'm gonna meet the monster in a minute.
Baker's pushing you. She's like physically like pushing you into that.
Maybe you can restrain her?
I guess I
Uh,
will. I'll sort of kind of slowly move towards the monster thing.
okay.
Like, not totally resisting, but partially resisting, if that makes sense.
Okay. So that's a body save then. So you're gonna let her push you into it. See, I need a body save from you.
Yes. Body save. Oh
Oh
no.
no. But your
So
target is 22. So
yeah,
either way, it's critical something or
yeah.
another.
Panic check.
All right. All right. That's higher than my stress.
Wow, that's great. You're gonna take some damage though.
Yep.
9 points of damage.
Ouch.
All right.
Okay. All right. And I guess they're like
So
okay.
my
So you're
hacking into
in,
this creature isn't
right?
doing
So
anything?
cannot well, it's trying to communicate. Um, and you get the impression that you feel like it just wants to go home.
Okay.
And it is like it wants to go home. Um, it wants to go home, feed, expand. Um, those are the impressions that you get.
Home feed expand.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, it is alien, so I don't know if you have any questions for me, like to try to expound upon those. I can try, but you're just getting impressions, right? Because it's an alien
Right.
intellect that you're interfacing with, which is crazy, but it's happening.
Well, she wants to know where is home? How do I get you there?
All right, so you think that you get the impression that it is well, you're not really it's cool. You're not really harming it, so it's interesting. I don't think it's quite hostile. It's just a consequence. Um, home is like that toxic planet actually, and you
Okay.
see that, and then you almost see like almost a vignette like from Heavy Metal, like uh Lee, but instead it's like Lee grabbing you know a rock almost from the planet, and taking it from in a like a hazmat suit.
Hmm.
You see Sebaco, mining company on the hazmat suit, and he takes off and he kind of keeps this thing, and he realizes it's this alien creature, and he's kind of almost it's almost imprisoned,
Can I tell the
but it
alien
but
about the
it's in
pod?
okay. All right. Roll me a percent. Oh, roll me. Can you open? I want you guys to do this. I don't want to do this because, you know, yeah, you guys are the players. If you could open Jones and roll instinct on there, please.
Who do you want to roll it?
Either you or Arlen.
Arlen, are you feeling lucky?
Sure, I'll roll
Okay.
instinct for gems.
Hmm.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. That I don't know. That may be better because you want to avoid what do ex machina type stuff. All right, Jeffrey. How do you feel, Jeffrey? You have like a round to communicate with this creature before. You guys probably have to make a body save and take more damage.
Am I getting the like interface information also?
You might get like different because you're like she did it through like almost the computer matrix because it's almost hooked up.
Hmm.
It's hooked up to here.
Hmm.
So if there's a way that you can use your
Oh,
intellect,
I
I
guess
would
I
say,
could. So I want to. I guess I'm trying to like because my character is like a biologist, so I'm thinking about like the biological structure of the stuff that I found in the fertilizer, the like blend of human
Mhm.
and alien,
Yeah, give
like
me a
to ask it,
xenobiology.
yeah,
Xenobiology.
to ask it about that
Add
basically.
advantage because you've been
Carl, is the escape pod over here?
no, like the escape hatch is connected actually to the VIP suite.
Which is where? Right there?
Yeah,
So it's right here?
right. Yeah,
Oh, good job, Jeffrey.
nice. Okay, Jeffrey, the those like the food is part like all right. I don't know. It's hard to say if this creature's feeling bad because it's probably not because it enjoys the feeding.
Hmm.
Um, but definitely like what's happening is uh I don't who knows what Lee's purpose is, whether it is in giving imparting enlightenment upon him. I don't, who knows what's going on with that dude? Who knows what is in the mind of a cultist who believes this creature is a god? Um, but it definitely parts of it are being disseminated throughout this little sector because the hydroponics have pieces of people and pieces of it that are being put into the fertilizer. So it can psionically communicate with things. Does that's the source of its powers. So
So the pod's over here?
yeah, the pod is attached. You're in the VIP room.
Yeah.
Like if you were to pull up in your mentally a schematic, like there's a escape pod attached, escape hatch, escape pod attached to the VIP room.
Can I transmit that to the creature and
It,
tell the
well,
creature you should go? Don't stay. I'll make sure you get out of here.
okay. Um, okay. I got it. All right. Yeah. So I guess Jeffrey, that's what you kind of learn and realize. All right.
Hmm.
So we're gonna do. Well, I got to roll for the creature because it might not decide to harm you, but there's a high chance that it harms you just because. All right. So you guys need to make attempt body saves again. So that's right, Amy. You didn't
Yeah.
take your health off.
The 5?
Yeah. 24.
Oh, no, not 78.
No, not 78. All right. So more damage coming.
So apparently it didn't like my argument, huh?
It might not be that at all, right? All right, 9 points of damage.
All right, I'm
That's.
going.
Don't I take anything off for armor?
No, you guys don't have any armor on right now.
I do. I have 7.
No, you don't have your thing. You
Then
don't
I
have your
that
body
puts
armor.
that puts me at 0 then.
Yeah, I want to see how this what happens here. Yeah,
So you
you do
count.
have resolve. Remember that.
Which does what in
You can
this
get
case?
you can make a reroll. I think.
I'm gonna fail it anyways. I only have a 29 in body.
Yeah.
I mean, I might as well use it, or can I just stave off death?
Well, let me check. What were you gonna say, Arlen?
So the way it works is you count down your health, and every time you reach essentially zero, you gain a wound.
Right.
and then it fills back up, and then you get it. And if you get too many wounds, then that's automatically it. Otherwise, in this case, we have to roll severity of the wound.
Okay,
Right.
so where do I put wounds then?
There's not a spot for wounds on this
Yes.
sheet, so it's you just add one to your red bar on your
Yeah, add
token.
one to your red bar.
Okay,
I didn't roll for you, Arlen, yet. Sorry.
so I go back up to
Oh,
14
I thought we were both taking the same. Okay.
Oh, that might be easier.
and then on the red I put
Yeah,
1.
it's just yeah, it ends up the same. Yeah, put red one on the red. Yeah.
It did. Well, it didn't save it. 1.
Oh, I, oh, because it's not linked. You have to put it like physically.
I'm trying to.
Oh, okay. I just did. That's
Okay.
weird. It's fine.
It wouldn't let me.
Okay, so I guess both of you need to roll. I don't know what this is, what kind of injury this is.
So when do I find out if this creature's even? I mean, so far my hacking has done nothing, and
Well, it's just time. I mean,
because
I'll
I
get to
would
it.
think if I can, as an android with my strength, I would try to be moving towards the escape hatch, like to get it open.
Okay, that's yeah. You can do that this round. Um.
So is that a
Okay.
strength check that I'm gonna fail too?
No. Oh, the resolve can give you before the roll. It can give you like advantage. By the way. All right. So I guess both of you guys roll a d10.
4.
Roll four. Roll. Oh, no. Oh.
Roll what? What is the D10 for, Carl?
All right. So your flesh has been ripped off minus one d10 strength.
I don't even have flesh.
It does. It's minus one d10 strength. That's what happens to you.
So 4 points.
Yeah. So you lose four strength. Yeah.
What?
And then and then
And I don't get that back.
there's ways to advance at some point. Unfortunately, Dr. Gold, your head explodes.
Yeah.
So you just killed Dr. Gold?
Yep. No death save. You have died.
The presence of the being was too much, and I've passed through the first gate, it looks like.
Yes,
But
you have
can't he
passed.
use his resolve to re-roll that?
I guess you could use your resolve
I
to
don't think
reroll.
do we have resolve? It
You have one resolve.
Yeah.
That's my little.
oh. Okay, well I could use a resolve to reroll that one.
Okay.
And you want to go high or low?
You want to go low
Low.
on this
Okay.
one.
Slower.
Oh,
That bad. You are bleeding +6. Impaled. What does that mean?
Since Mia is communicating with this creature, can she say, "You're killing my friend, you're killing my friend"?
Oh, okay. Yeah, wound. So you're gonna take 6 points of like damage, Jeffrey, as this thing is like impaled you.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you wanted to make a strength check to drag it.
Yeah, now I'm definitely failing it.
Um,
I just
well,
wanted to move towards.
well, you can also. I have a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you could pull what is it? An alien Romulus and try to vent this whole room by opening the hatch, and everything goes into space.
Yeah,
Of
but I
course,
would
so
as well.
would you, Lee, and everyone, but yeah, that would be a hacking roll because you have.
Hmm. What if? Hmm. I mean, do you think we could convince it to just eat Lee so that we wouldn't have any resistance to opening up the hatch?
Say that again.
Could we? I'm wondering if there's a way that we could convince the monster to just eat Lee so that there wouldn't be any resistance to opening up the hatch.
Yeah, explaining that if the creature lets go of us and grabs Lee, we can open the hatch remotely, I would think, right?
I think that would be like, well, what definitely intellect check, linguistics, you think, and or xenobiology.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
want to. So I'm going to, in my head, as I'm apparently, bleeding out horrifically and all that sort of stuff.
What
I'm,
what
Yeah.
is what is linguistics? Because every time I go to roll one of these, it asks me to pick the attribute.
Oh, well, that would be your intellect, but then you could click on the linguistics. See, linguistics is a skill.
Yes, I know, but if I click on linguistics, it comes up and it says macro options, pick strength, speed, intellect, or combat.
So you would pick intellect.
Okay, because on the other ones, it asks me the same thing, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Nope, I didn't make it. Of course not.
Well,
I knew I
well,
wasn't going to
oh, okay.
because I thought I got to add things together.
You did. It's 65 now instead of 55. It's a plus 10. But you kind of jumped the gun because since
No,
you
that's
guys
not at all what it rolled.
you rolled an 81, but it's rolling
It
its
rolled
target
a
number,
D100
right?
minus 1 CS1 CF99.
Right.
So how am I adding intellect, which is 55, and my linguistics together? And
Because your target number is not 55, it's 65 now. So if you had rolled under, 65 and under, it would have made it. So it's still a good chance. You can use a result to re-roll it, but you jumped the gun, as I was saying, because you're both taught communicating with the entity, so you could each get an advantage because you're
okay,
kind of
so re-roll it.
arguing together.
Okay,
So
so re-roll it at advantage.
or you could even, since you have linguistics and Joffrey has xenobiology, you can kind of tell Joffrey, yeah, I mean you can appeal to it using those skills and even have Joffrey roll with advantage
Okay,
because he has what it's pretty good, right? Joffrey?
yeah,
70?
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Basically, yeah.
But if I
So I'm
tell
going
him,
to,
does he just gets advantage, or does he get something else?
No, it gets an advantage.
Okay.
yeah. So I'm going to do, because it seems like this thing, it kind of, it like, because the communication is not like super streamlined, right? It's like in kind of montages and visuals and
It's in
feels.
montage and visuals, but it did give you that sort of. I mean, you're saying what I told Mia you saw too, right? That
Yeah.
effectively this guy took it away for his own weird
Yeah,
purpose. Who
yeah.
knows?
So I'm imagining trying to communicate it kind of an imagined version of this scene, and it's holding Lee and feeling hungry, and it devours him, and then immediately the scene turns into like what I know the wasteland of the planet down below looks like, and it's on the planet and feeling very content and happy, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Be like, trying to put the causal link together for the
Mm-hmm.
giant alien monster.
All right. Go for it
All right, and then I'm gonna roll xenobiology
with
with
advantage.
advantage.
And then
Based on intellect.
someone can roll for Jones
What am
for
I rolling for Jones?
instinct again. Got it. 59. You need that advantage. All right.
Normal? Normal?
Uh, normal. Yeah. Dang. Okay.
He just barely missed it.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's okay. I mean, there's a way that Jones can act, but it's an NPC, so they work on instinct, right? It's not like they have a. Anyway, this might be a more satisfying result because
Yeah.
you finally like you fall back, right?
Mm-hmm.
You fall back, both of you guys. Um, you're probably holding on to like the controls for the escape hatch, Mia, because you're working your way towards it.
Yeah. And I would.
Joffrey,
Joffrey just needs to get out of the room and close the door if possible. Otherwise, I have the paracord, and I could, we could tie each other to something.
yeah. Well,
So,
Joffrey, you stagger back and you lose 6 points of 6 points, and you
Yep.
probably need to do some first aid on yourself.
Yep. Yep.
Uh, Baker's probably horrified. What's
if
going
I
on?
if I can grab her so she doesn't fall out, or go flying somewhere,
Okay,
or
so you're gonna.
Could Joffrey have grabbed her as he was stumbling out?
He's like bleeding. He's not. I think first aid is his best bet.
Okay.
Right. This next round. Okay.
Mhm.
There's a thing engulfs Lee, and he like screams in pain, but is also still like laughing maniacally. The first gate. The first gate. Aleph. The creatures must call itself Aleph, or it's its own, however, psionic communication. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Mia, you don't have to like roll to open the hatch because you've already hacked into the system.
Yeah.
You can just so it's just getting that paracord, opening your hip, getting that paracord out,
Right.
and tying yourself. I think
And
uh,
Baker.
the only thing to do is to try to grab Baker with a combat roll, but she's panicked, so it's at advantage. And Joffrey, you have a first aid kit, so that's an advantage too. So let's see how this goes as like the the alarm starts going off
No,
as you like.
of course not. I didn't make it.
Okay,
But I'll use my resolve then, I guess. I don't have another choice, right?
yeah, nope, uh,
I'm still bleeding out.
yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Oh, I got it.
All right.
A
You
2.
grabbed her. You
I
grabbed
got a
her.
2 out of that.
Yeah. So you grabbed her. The hatch is opening. Well,
And
Joffrey, you could actually crawl. You could crawl into the where that.
the
You could crawl into
candles.
here. Yeah, you can crawl into here.
Well, I
Not a
think I
problem.
need to, if I don't stop the bleeding right now, I'm just going to die. So
Yeah.
I think I got to try to patch myself up and hope.
Well, can't Jones come and
Okay.
help you?
You got it. No, he got
Yay! Yay!
it. Well, and then I guess the kids are like looking at you like shocked,
Mm-hmm.
and then they kind of, I guess, trip wax on you on the dark candles to help stop the bleeding.
Yep.
Give me a fear check because that's disturbing, even with me thinking about that.
He's,
Oh,
Oh, close.
so close. I'll give it to you. That was very close. All right, so he's vented. You see the creature go tumbling off into space.
and then can I
Yeah,
close the hatch quickly again?
yeah. And you're tied with paracord. You get smacked around a little bit, but not enough to, you know, not going to be enough to do any like permanent damage. 2 points of damage. That you get smacked around, but you're holding on to Baker. Baker's screaming, but you can't hear anything because it's in space. And the hatch closes.
What goes on with all of these guys then? Do they come out of their trances?
I don't know what's going to happen with them. So at some point, after that, Jones jumps through here with a rocket launcher.
And all the armory? We get all of our
Yeah.
stuff back?
It's like, huh, What? I saw alarms. I heard alarms.
Can I go see if this one wants to come with us? Because the escape hatch is right here. If we can all fit in the escape hatch.
Well, you
With,
can just call now. You can just call the drop ship and
okay, and make sure that Hannah's okay.
yeah, get out of here.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what you want to do at this place.
Well, I mean, if these two, we could take them with, right? Whether
Yeah, I mean,
I would assume they would take everybody with, some against their will,
yeah,
some on
it's
their own, and the
yes, the
children.
ones, yeah, the children probably like at some point just kind of in a way stupefied, and even Baker kind of falls limp at some point, kind of stupefied, kind of walk into the room here and just kind of fall asleep,
Yeah, and
uh,
how about my
ex
buddy?
like
My buddy up
exhausted.
here.
Yeah, some of these guys like they just like sit down because they're a little confused, right? Because they probably had this sort of psionic communication um, unconsciously in the back of their head, and now it's either it's further away, it's displaced, it's kind of um, confusing. I mean, I Joffrey, you don't even Jeffrey, you don't even know if that like is the creature going to survive space, maybe, but what about entering the atmosphere and
Well, and
impact?
that's
Impact,
it's not going to happen for a long time, right? If we're in a stable orbit, it's just going to basically
yeah,
orbit near us for a long time.
yeah,
But if we
yeah.
tell people, maybe they can get that creature back down, right?
I don't know. It's something to
Not
figure out
sure if
and
that's,
study.
yeah, I think maybe having the minimum amount of interaction possible with the creature out in the void is probably for the best.
Hmm.
Right.
What happens if we take their masks off and stuff and get them real clothes?
Well, you take their masks off, and they just have like the demarcations that they've been wearing this mask like almost constantly for a long time, um,
Mhm.
and maybe for some in a weird way, Lee indoctrinated them, but didn't have them eat the food. A lot of the people are very sick. The people who were like the followers, the ones who weren't eating stuff under the table. So it's kind of a mess. If Sebaco were benevolent, these people might be taken care of, but who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You call the drop ship, they're probably just going to take you guys.
Well,
I guess
Marie,
if you vouch,
Mia would say you need to take them all. This was a cult, and you can benefit by saying not only did you come back to rescue us, but look at all these people that you have saved. It's the goodwill of the company, and we can get them back. You can feed them real food, and I think this would go really, really far on goodwill with the world.
um, ma'am, we're just here to pick up the three of you and the asset.
But what I'm telling you is you need to take at least these two with us. But
What
I mean,
about what about Hannah and the others?
they need to come,
Well, you could probably fix the escape pod,
and they could
but I don't
tow
know where
it,
they're
right?
gonna. I don't know where they're gonna go. But
But if we
that's
if we fix the escape hatch, can't they tow it?
well, the escape pod will go down to the planet to probably the Sebaco mining facility down there.
Do they have like are they worried about the total like limited berth space or something for bringing
No,
more people?
no, they're
I
just that's
just
not. Not
yeah, well, I guess
they'll have plenty of space. I mean,
so
not for all. One, two, three, four, five. Uh, what, six guards, 12 cultists, and nine and eight children. They don't have that much room.
yeah, but just for Hannah and her one or two others, one other.
This guy.
Four,
I want to
Hannah
take.
and four others, and then
Hannah,
the two guards
Yeah,
that were
that.
sympathetic to you.
yeah. All
Yeah.
right, I'm just gonna lie to him and tell him that they were. I think we can tell him that they're part of like
And the kids, what about the kids?
uh
Yes, the teens.
Well, I mean, can't we call for another ship to come pick up the kids?
Well, that's going to be, you know, up to Sebaco, right?
yeah, I think later. I think if we can bring back at least a couple of them, and then we can see, maybe Sevico will grab everybody else. But I think we can just, like lie and tell them that like because they carry like trade goods, right?
Yeah.
And so I
Mm-hmm.
think we should just say that like, well, the cult put these people into like indentured servitude to us, so you have to bring them with us because they're part of our thing.
We own
And then
them
once
now.
we, well,
Well,
yeah, basically, because that's what Celico understands is, transport of goods and services. And then once we get to the actual station, I'll be like, yeah, obviously we're not going to do any of that, but just to get you guys out of there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look, you have an
They're like,
accent.
okay, well, we want to cut then.
Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out.
And by the way, don't eat the food from here.
Oh, but it's the best pancakes in the sector.
They were
Mm.
they were systematically poisoning you. I have the proof in the video.
Yeah. All right. Well, when you leave, you guys take off finally, and before you are put into sleep, um, yeah, they definitely put you in the mothership equivalent of a medical facility. It's going to take some time. It's super expensive to get fixed up. Actually,
Yeah.
that's crazy. But
What
as
for
you,
me? Super
huh?
expensive. It's super expensive to fix up Jeffrey and I.
Oh, well, yeah, you guys each took a wound. Jeffrey was like almost dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we go back to
He
collect
feels like he died.
the other half of what they owe us, I think she's going to lay it on the line with this guy that this was very dangerous. And here's the video. Here's what they were doing.
Well, that would be a discussion for another day.
Yeah.
But rest assured, you take Baker back. She's probably like not quite catatonic, but kind of spaced out the whole time, even
Mhm.
before you get her into the sleep pod, into the stasis pod
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. But I guess she eventually like gives you a nod, whatever the 20-something-year-old equivalent of thanks, and
She's
goes to
like King
sleep.
Osric's daughter in Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, yeah, and then you see like as you're leaving, you see floating, tumbling in space, the alien god, the Aleph, and the frozen countenance in its gripped tentacles or centipede arms. Um, the first teacher tumbling through space on
did
a
the did
decaying
the
orbit towards Eldoni.
but did the creature survive the being outside too, or no?
You don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm not checking.
I mean, Lee is dead, or
Well,
in
yes.
in his equivalent of heaven,
Passed through the first gate.
he has passed through the first gate.
Yep.
Well, cool guys. That was right. So you eventually get back to the way station 61B. But we will. There's all sorts of unresolved questions, of course. But as it is true that is the case with Mothership. What about all those people? Is the god dead?
Mhm.
What's going to happen? Is it eventually going to crash into the planet? Um, what about your pay? What about your recovery? In any case, that has been Alice Gate and our delve into Mothership. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it definitely towards the end is kind of tenuous. and a little tense. But I think that's kind of the way Mothership is,
Yeah, yeah.
always teetering. But hey, you survived. You can add one to your or whatever. What is it? Your high score.
Oh, it's in the XP thing, right?
Yep. And then maybe we'll get some shore leave
I
and
hope so.
maybe play again.
We will
So,
see.
what'd you guys think? How did you enjoy it? It wasn't like the guns blazing of another bug hunt, but
Mhm.
I thought it was pretty interesting, a little mysterious, a little slow, but then I'm glad you guys convinced old Lee there to let me see the book.
Well, I mean, there had to have been another book, right? There's always another book.
There was no book. That was the
I know.
Aleph was the book, or whatever the hell that thing was. Cool. All right. Well,
Well,
thank you guys so much. Thank you. I hope you guys have enjoyed Mothership playing. We'll play again.
oh, yes. Thanks for running.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for running, Carl.
yeah, no problem. Did you guys enjoy it?
Yeah. I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
there's some frustrating parts to, like, when I don't know what's linked with what and it comes up in
Oh,
it.
right. Yeah, it's actually interesting. When we played live, like at the table, we were using the app, and the app was more intuitive. The app that they have was more intuitive. I
Hmm.
mean, maybe they'll have enough critical mass and interest to update the character sheet because the character sheet is still from the previous edition. So it's kind of confusing. I can see that, but I think it was fun. Again, I think it was tense also because like you getting jacked up until you figured out how to communicate with this alien creature.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Good night and
Keep rolling.